plaintiff, Adrana Leggett, has known the defendant for 15 years, and they're so close that he's her daughter's godfather. However, Adrana claims she's concerned about the defendant because he has a drinking problem, and she's suing him today for an insurance deductible and the cost of a rental car. Defendant Hayward Miles Jr. admits that at one point he had romantic feelings toward Adrana, but says they were never anything more than friends. Hayward admits that he has a drinking problem, but says he's willing to get help.
Start with you.
Well, Your Honor, this guy was my best friend. I mean, I've been knowing him about 15 years, and we were like this. I even nicknamed him my pussycat. He's my daughter's godfather, and I love him to death. He slept plenty of nights on my chair. He's...
Sitting up? I'm just saying, if it's a chair, how you go sleep? You got
on my couch, Your Honor, on my couch.
I don't know how good of a friend that is. Go ahead.
Well, Your Honor, I love him dearly, but he does have a problem. He has a drinking problem, and sometimes that drinking leads to another kind of problem. Sir,
let me hear from you.
Well, as she mentioned, we've been knowing each other for 15 years, over 15 years, and I'm the godfather of her daughter, and I truly love her as well, and pretty much she's the realest person I ever known. She's taught me how to club and all that. And
taught you how to what?
To go to the clubs and all that.
And she's the one talking about you have a drinking problem.
I mean, she's my pussycat as well.
You took him to the club, turned him out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And so, actually, it came to a point I've actually told her I've had feelings for her, but being in a situation that the lifestyle that we live or whatever, it didn't happen. And so, I just want to get this beyond us and get back to our friendship.
All right. Do you have a drinking problem?
I do.
Good that you admit it.
I'm working on that. I choose to stop.
All right.
He don't choose to, Your Honor.
Maybe he has chosen to.
I have chosen to.
And hasn't had the strength. So perhaps we can help you with that strength part.
He needs professional help.
Want us to help you?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll get you some counseling, whatever type you might need. All right? That's what we'll do. You see, I like folks like you that admit. I tell folks all the time, they come in here, they admit, and they say, I want help, Your Honor, or they just admit that they have a problem. Fine, we'll help you. If you'd have come in here talking about, I don't have no problem. I just drink a bottle every day. I'd have called you a drunk. But you come in and you say, yes, Your Honor, I do. I call you someone who has a substance abuse problem, who's looking to get help. So, folks who are listening, if you come before me, that's how you act, because I'm going to call your name. And the reason I do that is to shame people. Some of these folks come in here and try to talk big and act like they don't have a problem, and they're hurting their family, they're hurting their children, they're doing all these things to everybody, and they think they're going to come in here and I'm going to sweet talk them. Oh, I know you got a disease. I know you ripped off your mama's TV because of your disease. No, I'm going to call you everything in the book unless you come in here and you say, I have a problem and I need help. But don't come in here lying after you done hurt people, because then I'm going to go in on you. I'm going to turn on you real quick. $772 for a deductible. How does he owe you for an insurance deductible and rental car? What happened?
Well, Your Honor, I just got to give you a little side story. This is my buddy. And one night, we went out to a party, and he loves to drink. And when he started drinking, he started dancing. And when I say he started dancing, I mean, at this party that night, he was dropping it like it was hot and twerking, doing splits down on the floor,
give you
everything.
That impression.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, the pussycat gets loud.
You seem like an accountant or a school teacher.
No, that's not pussycat over there.
Bible school teacher or something. You say he at the bar?
No.
Dropping it like it's hot.
He drops it like hot. Anyway, the homeowner says, you got to stop that. You being real offensive. Them guys said they don't want to see you twerking. You got to stop that. So he would never stop, and he just kept doing the booty bounce and dropping it. The guy walks up to him and knocks him out.
What does all that have to do with this?
She's letting me know the extent of your challenges.
Because this affected me, Your Honor.
Go ahead, finish your story.
The guy knocks him out. The guy knocks him out. So he's laying on the ground. He wouldn't get up. I'm thinking that he's like got a bleeding of the brain or something because everybody's trying to wake him up. He wouldn't get up. So I get in a guy face, you know, taking up for my pussycat. I said, why would you do that to him? He didn't do anything to you, blah, blah, blah. The guy hits me, slaps me so hard, knocked my contact out. The ambulance come, and I'm still, you know, trying to see about him. The ambulance come, they take him. They even put one of those little halos on his neck, you know, because they thinking he's really out. He's really hurt. So I'm crying, going to the hospital behind the ambulance. We get to the ambulance. He get out and say, turn up. He was just faking the whole time, Your Honor. I done got slapped across my face trying to take up for my pussycat, and he faking the whole time.
All right. Well, either that or you blacked out, as they call it, when you drink excessively.
He said he was faking, Your Honor. He told me he was faking.
All right. Well, he's not going to fake today. I know the difference. Go ahead.
Well, on the 17th, he had just got out of jail. He didn't have any other rides, so he called me to come pick him up. I pick him up on the side of the road. First thing he get in the car and say, let's turn up. So I go get us a couple of drinks. We go over to my homegirl house. So we're in there drinking, and I go to the bathroom. My homegirl's in there helping her daughter. I come out, I said, where Pussycat? We looking around. She go to the door. She said, where Pussycat? No, where your car? I said, where my car? Flatline, right then, Your Honor, flatline. I just died. I said, because this is a Cadillac I'm talking about. I got a picture of it. My CTS. This is the ugly picture, the snaggletooth picture, how he brought it back to me, Your Honor. That's the ugly picture, but she's really pretty. I named her Cassie because I feel really privileged when I'm riding in her.
That's the one you should have named Pussycat. The car. All right. So you got...
I look outside, my car is gone, so I start calling him because he's missing, my Cadillac's missing. So I started calling him, he wouldn't never answer the phone. So after I called him so many times, I just called the police. So when I called the police come over. I call him, he finally answered. I said, if you don't bring me my car back, I'm gonna shake your eyes loose. Why would you take my car? He tells the police that I was communicating threats to him. They come pick him up, walk inside the road. I go to the jail. I say, Pussycat, where's my car? I took it back. I said, is it okay? Yes. I go the next morning.
Did he start purring?
I didn't press the charges against him, Your Honor, because I thought my car was okay. So I had filed a police report, but I said, you know, I want to let it go because I'm thinking my car is okay. The next morning, I get my car back, and it has a big hole in the front. That's the picture. I don't know where he was trying to go, what he was trying to do, but there's a big hole in my car. First he said he don't remember hitting anything.
When you ask for your money,
I have the text messages.
The estimate as well, or you're just asking for the deductible.
That's all I want because I filed it on my insurance. And I just wanted the deductible.
You are a good friend, ma'am, because your insurance is likely to go up and probably has as a result of an accident claim. So, sir, you caused her insurance to go up because of this. So you put her in a bad position, and she's a real good friend to just require an insurance deductible because she has a legal right to get all of her money from you and not claim it. So she has decided to spare you the total amount, which is probably $1,000 or so or two. $1,300. And so she could have had you pay that $1,300 and not claim this on her insurance, and her insurance rate would not go up. But her insurance is probably going to go up perhaps by a couple of hundred a year. And you're going to be around here pussyfooting around or pussycatting around or whatever it is you do. What defense do you have?
Sir, I will admit, it's just I need more time. I'm unemployed.
How long have you been unemployed?
I've been unemployed ever since 2013 now.
Wow. How often do you look?
I look on a weekly basis at this time now.
How? What's your search process?
I've put in with unemployment agencies, like side agencies, and I'm
Do you get on the
even
internet?
trying Taco Bell right now. I put in an application with Taco Bell recently.
Okay, good. Now you're impressing me. Some folks call themselves too proud to start there, and that's a starting position. You start there, you could be in management within a year if you do a good job. So I'm glad to hear you're at least someone who doesn't mind starting at the bottom. And your rental car, obviously, is because you're going to need it.
It's going to be in the shop for about 7 days.
You agree to pay that as well, sir? Did he agree to pay that?
He said he was going to do it, make me right. He was going to make it right, and I see like that's the only way to make it right.
This is directly related to this accident. But for the accident, she would not have to rent a car, sir. And once again, she's saving you a lot of money, and she's costing her a lot of money. Judgment for the plaintiff, $772. And I want you to take that offer that you're going to get from Taco Bell or one of the other fast food restaurants who are always hiring. You'll pay her most of that money you receive. Who do you live with?
My mother.
All right, so your mom, tell her to give you a break while you pay your friend. Good luck to you guys. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I love you.
I love you. I mean, I love my pussycat, and I just want to reconcile all this and drop everything and get beyond all this. And
we can, but I'm not going to leave my keys around him anymore.